Welcome to another episode of Ship War.
Shipper War. When ship happens, I'm there.
First news is coming out of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and it's a photo of the threesome, and the best thing by far of this photo is Ron. If you look at the photo, you have Harry, who looks completely scared, you have Hermione, who looks completely scared, and then you have Ron, who looks completely indifferent to whatever Hermione and Harry are looking at. Hilarious. E.T. got an exclusive look to Pirates Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and it's just an exclusive look going behind the scenes of Penelope Cruz's character and her relationship with Johnny Depp's character, Jack Sparrow, and what is going to be going on between them two within the movie. So it's been announced that Kristen Stewart is going to be our new Snow White. She's been cast in this new Snow White film that's a little different than the ones we're used to. The difference between this one and the other one is the guy who's supposed to kill Snow White, who lets her go in the other stories. Well, in this film, it's going to be that he actually stays with Snow White and actually helps her, trains her to fight the evil queen, her stepmother. The prince in the film hasn't been cast yet. I'm not even sure if a prince is going to be in the film, but if it's a Snow White film, I believe they should be a prince, because a Snow White film without the prince is not really a Snow White film, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm biased. Following the success of Twilight, a lot of books are being turned into film. A lot of books with the same idea of Twilight, which is basically some supernatural being falling in love with a human. The most recent that's going to be coming out is I Am Number 4, which has the story of an alien who falls in love with a human. And then following that, it was announced of The Dark Divine, which is going to be about a werewolf who falls in love with a human. The most recent one, which was just officially announced this week, is Firelight, which is basically a story about this girl who's a dragon who can turn into a human, who falls in love with somebody who belongs to society, which basically is against dragons and kills dragons basically for a living. For those who love the whole romantic aspect of a human falling in love with this super being, here's another one, you guys. Photos from Uma Thurman's latest film, Ceremony, have came out. Also, a poster for the film has also came out. And the plot of this story is basically about this young man who basically kind of tricks his ex-best friend to come with him on this trip to this filmmaker's house. And the only reason why he's doing this is because he wants to rekindle his romance with the filmmaker's fiance at the moment, and that's pretty much the plot of the story. A bunch of clips have came out this week from 3 different films. The first film is I Am Number 4. 6 clips have came out of that film. The second film is Waiting Forever, and just 1 clip from that film. And the last movie to have a clip is from Just Go With It, and that's the Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston film. So check all those clips out if you haven't already. The one and only trailer to come out this week is titled Blackheaven. The plot of this story is basically this guy saves this woman from killing herself, and then she brings him into this world, this video game world called the Black Hole, and he ends up becoming obsessed with her, so he keeps going into this video game world. And this video game world, whatever you do in it, basically reflects the real world. It actually reminds me of Tron, the way the graphics of this film is, in a way. So if you haven't checked out this trailer, I suggest you check it out. Also, the film is not going to be released in American theaters, but you can find it on demand. The first TV news is coming out of Gossip Girl. More news on Dan and Blair and what the producers have in mind with those two and what they plan on doing with those 2 characters. So if you're interested in finding out more of what's going to be going on with Dan and Blair, well, I suggest you check out the article in the description to find out more about it. And the last TV news and news in general is coming out of the Academy Awards. Well, it's been announced that Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi are going to perform at the Oscars. They're going to do a duet. They're going to sing. I don't know if it's going to be the actual song from Tangled. I know this is more movie news than TV news, but the Oscar is shown on TV, so I guess it's TV news. So that is all for this episode of Shipper War. Goodbye, and until next time.